Hey everyone, I am back, and today we are going to be talking about the most recent science fiction film called Passengers. Now, the plot of Passengers revolves around this spaceship that's traveling to a different planet. Well, this new planet, I forgot what it's called. And what it's doing is it's taking a whole bunch of people and moving them to a new planet, but it takes 120 years to get there. And you might be thinking, how do they not die? Hibernation is the answer. And 30 years away from Earth, something goes wrong, and Chris Pratt's character wakes up, and he's just hanging around the ship, doing whatever he wants, and not really sure what to do. And then he meets up with Michael Sheen's character, Arthur, and he's pretty much a robotic bartender. That's all he really is. He's a character I liked in this movie, but that's basically the first act. And let's get into this movie, what I liked. First off, I enjoyed all of the performances. Everyone does a good job in this movie, but the thing is, I think that's the major positive I can give this movie. And I can't really talk too much about this movie without getting a little more in depth, without, going into what I liked and didn't like at the same time. Let's get into both positive and negative area. Let's just start off with my biggest issue with this movie is each act feels like a different movie. And we'll start with the first act. The first act is Chris Pratt. He wakes up and he goes around, and it's pretty much Castaway, but in space in a way. And I think it's safe to say that I loved the first act. It was great. And then let's just hop into the second act. And here, it was passable. It felt like a love story because Jennifer Lawrence is introduced. And you buy their chemistry in this. It's very good. Now let's jump into the third act, and this movie just fell into a horrible direction, and I don't know what happened, to be honest. It felt as if they were trying to make a great movie, but it fell on top of its face or something. I have no idea what happened. So, that's a problem. So, that's basically how I feel about this movie. There's not too much to talk about without getting into spoilers. Also, the chemistry in the third act, I said it earlier, in the second act I bought it, but in the third act, it didn't work at all. I don't know what happened. It's almost as if it was written by 3 different people. And I looked online, and it's only written by one person. To be honest, I don't know if I should say it's a good movie or a bad movie. In the end, this movie does have enjoyment in it. I do think it is worth checking out if you see it on TV or Netflix or wherever you watch your movies. Anywhere but the theater, it's worth watching. But I'll give it my middle of the road grade, and that will be a C+. I'm kind of disappointed in saying that because I really wanted to like it, and it felt as if it didn't know what it wanted to be. If you guys have seen The Passenger saying I didn't cover something that you wanted me to cover, then sorry. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought of it. Don't forget to subscribe, rate it, share it, all that good stuff. And until next time, guys, I will be back with another review. That'll be in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.